live, Steve Stoner, what you want, hosting Joe, Melody, the club. We about to start, so spark up, kid. We're always smoking blunts, smoking baby gun. Don't you get your rush, just be busted. Hey, no, I'm so addicted to it. Gotta say it's busted. Like you mix it up. It's like millipedes, a crazy chick. She took it and lick and tried to beat a Steve Stone and still the worst. This motherfucker's like a purse. Every dirty trick I bring his sounds example on his words. Smoking Joseph from the scene, smoking on the fighting street. All the way out to North Cali, represent the Mendo. And A-N-T-L-I-V-E, you know that's me, just how I be it. See, I'm just crazy, so come and smoke it, we will be. We got the news with the comedy and urban on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows you, we cannot be weak. So go and grab a Roger and come and have a seat. Because it's time to pump the show, so we do it every week. TheD420 Show. All right, what up? It's your boy Ant Live, Steve Stoner, Smoking Joe, and
Dub Diggity Dog.
The last week absentee. Chuck.
Absentee. See, I was working.
Bro. Hey, Kunta, you're working all your life. Come on.
No. I'm saying I was working last week, and matter of fact, they got the best of me. I was like, yo, what the fuck was going on here? But anyway, don't worry about me. I'm working now. I'm here. I can't keep missing too many shows. Who you gonna mute? You probably didn't mute nobody last week.
I'm glad that anybody who watches the show can see how slow Dub works. The motherfucker had to paint one room. And he's been doing this shit for 12 weeks. This who secures his job by doing that shit for fucking months.
Listen, this is a whole basement. This ain't no goddamn room. What are you talking about? Smoking Joe, what's up, man?
It looks like a basement because you're 2'2", bro.
You know.
You see, you starting with me already, right, Joe? I be trying to be civilized.
I know, man. I thought I seen the said we were gonna go easy on stuff.
Well, that's what he said on the email, didn't he?
Yeah.
He lied.
Never started somewhere.
He lied.
Don't be sympathizing with this motherfucker right here. I started the show because he already about to curse me out.
There we go.
Huh? Here we go.
There we go.
Hold on. Let me mute Chubb. Let me mute him.
Why? Already.
Why am I getting mute?
Already with
I can't walk over.
I know that. That's the whole reason why I'm gonna mute your ass. To make your fucking ass walk all the way back to the phone to unmute yourself, right? So don't be angry.
You're right.
All right. So here we go. Topics for today. Obviously, the Texas shit was fucking dramatic. There was a lot of.
I want to hear what you got to say about that, Ed.
I think that shit was fucking terrible, though.
Okay, so now listen. What do you got to say from a gun point of view? I know people don't kill people, guns don't kill people. I know people with guns. I know that shit already. But what do you got to say about this shit?
Hey, it's some bullshit. Some people are fucking smoking or doing whatever, causing bullshit like this. This is fucking unacceptable.
Well, at first I was thinking they should have had security at this school or whatever, obviously. But I'm getting stories that there was security, he shot them or whatever. I mean, listen, you can't curb evil, some fucked up intentions. And at first, it was a big thing that everybody thought this kid was planning to go directly to the school or whatever. But they're saying that the cops chased him to the school after he shot his grandmother in the face. It's a crazy situation. You know, And from a gun point of view or whatever, it's fucked up. Well, you think that because we care about our rights to defend ourselves. So to start debating whether we should give up our right to be safe, to secure ourselves with firearms, because this kid went and did some dumb, that doesn't even come into my brain. What comes into my brain is the kid had a background check, right? So he passed the background check. This kid was supposed to be poor. He brought 2 Daniel Defense rifles. My nigga, I buy guns, I do a 4-month pay. I can't even afford that. These are expensive rifles. How the hell did that come about? I mean, there's so many different things that went on in this that you can't legislate or plan for anything to stop this. There's nothing you can do to stop this, short of locking everyone at home and making us show ID as we walk out. And we have GPSs in our bodies that they see everything we're doing so they can grab us right then and there. There's nothing you can do for some shit like that.
Yeah, you can.
What is that?
You can arm everybody. That's what I'm doing.
Bro,
arm everybody.
Even if every teacher, there was security. I mean, I'm listening to this whole thing. There was security there that he shot. They were armed. Cops were chasing him. I'm sure they were armed. He got into. Listen. Wait. He got into the spot. He got into the sweet spot. He got into the school and into the classroom before they could bolt that door closed. And supposedly, it took the cops more than an hour to get that door open. So he's in that room, basically the only person armed, locked away, safe from danger because everybody was outside. That I'm sure the plan for every school that has those type of doors and all that to lock the kids in, their plan would have been executed as if the person shooting would have been outside. But dude got in. He got inside. There was nothing that could be done, bro. It was horrible. Maybe there's really nothing that could have been done. From what I was just reading and looking onto some stuff, supposedly there's a video out there of parents that were screaming and begging the cops to go in, and the cops were outside for an hour and a half before they even tried to go breach. Okay? So he was in there shooting all these kids and these people in the room because he was locked in, which they cornered him in there, and he just went to town on them. They were searched. Supposedly the story is they couldn't get in until they had a key. So it must have been one of those fucking shut locked doors where, like I said, the plan was lock the kids in there without a gun. But he got in. So he had already been.
So what the fuck is that? Oh, this nigga right here.
Those are my emotions. He had already been contacted when the whole shit went down. They was chasing him, so they couldn't stop him. Now, what can we implement? What do you want to say? More guns? That ain't gonna save it.
What I'm saying. Listen. People are doing shit like the way they're doing it because they under the impression to a degree that they can go somewhere and there might not be no resistance. If you know that you're a shooter and you're about to go shoot up something and you know that damn near everybody can carry a gun, you're gonna think twice about it. You're gonna think twice because you know you're not gonna know who's gonna pull that gun out and blow your motherfucking brains out. But see, with you knowing that a lot of people don't have guns, or whatever the case may be, you chance it. The odds are with you more than they're against you. That's for sure.
Bro, like I said, I don't know what could prevent that, even if we arm everybody. There's some crazy people that will shoot you for your gun. So say we arm everybody, we're gonna have shit going down. Now, you want to try to slow shit like this down? You stop fucking repeat offenders from fucking coming out free. We got to do something with the men.
No. That's the repeat offender. If a repeat offender, listen.
I don't
You
want to
keep
hear that
saying repeat offender.
bullshit.
You
Bullshit.
saying no bullshit. You
Offender,
saying the repeat offender.
if you're constantly getting arrested for robbing motherfuckers at gunpoint, you're a repeat offender, my dude. If in one of those altercations you shoot somebody or shot at them, my dude, you can't give me this bullshit about repeat offender. Stop acting like a fag who's been in prison, nigga. I act like a motherfucker who's lived out here in the streets. Where you're like, if we're gonna make laws, let's make them to the point where we deter criminals. Okay? Tell him you.
Okay, let me know when I can talk.
Right?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So we're talking about violent crime. Okay? We're not talking about motherfuckers robbing stores, shoplifting, fucking selling drugs, who's not shooting at people. We're talking about violent crimes you're getting arrested for. If you're a repeat offender, we have to stop this bullshit about plea deals. Make a motherfucker fill the sentence. If he didn't get the fuck out his ass for that first 5 he got, the next time he gets 10, 15, 20. Shit like that. We have to make better situations of our mental health and ways that these families can get help without, how do you say, persecuting their children or even having, because listen, a lot of these people don't want to call the cops because they don't want to get their kids arrested or put down or some crazy shit. So they try their best to try to work with their kids. So, kid from what was that shooting with the children? One of the first ones.
Columbine.
What?
It was Columbine.
No, that was the school.
Columbine. I just said it. Is it Connecticut?
That was the high school. I'm talking about the children's school with Adam Lanza. Well, anyway, when that boy, he killed his moms, took the guns, went to the school and killed all those kids. All right. So the story goes now, they're saying now that he was fucked up. Cops had dealt with him. He had some mental issues. But the reason that he actually skitzed out, because he's still alive, so they're talking to him, the reason he actually skitzed out and killed his moms is because he was afraid she was going to turn him in or have him committed. And then he took this action. So what I'm saying is we need to be able to find a way we can get parents like that help without it making it seem like these kids got to get locked away or demonized because they're fucked up in the head. You see what I'm saying?
No, that shit don't make no sense. Listen, you keep saying repeat offenders and all this other stuff.
You know what I just did? I just muted you. So say,
all right, well then I muted the whole rest of the show. You might as well disconnect with it. Because I don't
shut up.
I don't have no reason to be just
shut up. Steven, you want to say something about this topic?
Well, I think something has to be done, but we know that our country is not going to do anything. We're not going to lift a finger. We're going to let this go on and on and on and on. But stop making assault weapons.
No, that's not the answer.
Weapon.
Listen, he's speaking his piece. Let him speak his piece.
Go ahead.
You don't need a 100-round clip to go hunt Bambi or Bugs Bunny. You don't need a drum of shotgun shells to go hunt Bambi and Bugs Bunny. The only thing an assault rifle is for is to hunt two-legged animals. But we're not going to do a thing. We're not going to lift a finger. So when I go to the polls, it's going to be Democrat, 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 Democrat.
Because they help it. They fix it.
Well, hopefully I can get enough of them in. Hopefully I can get enough of them in to change something, but I don't see it happen. I see this being an ongoing, everyday tragedy in our country.
It's funny. Everybody thinks that an assault weapons ban to get rid of assault weapons is going to do it. Columbine happened during the assault weapons ban. So,
can I say something now? I mean, you just gonna butt in and not give me a chance to say anything?
Well, can he speak? See, you spoke. You spoke first.
Yo,
after you, and now Steve went. You want to let?
Yo, see, when you say assault rifles and all this other stuff, man, listen, somebody can go in there with a fucking regular gun and shoot a bunch of people. It's not about the gun.
But
it's
if
about,
he has
wait a minute, hold on. Let me just say what I gotta say. Say, the assault rifle ban is this shit is a joke. Because everybody, like you're right, you gotta protect your first right. I have the rights to bear arms. And if I'm into collecting guns, I should be able to buy what the fuck I want to buy in a free country. The thing is that you could take all the assault rifles, you could take everything. Somebody's gonna find a way to kill people with the regular shit that they can get their hands on. But if you walk outside with intentions on doing mass murder shit, and damn near everybody else got a gun, you're gonna think twice. You're gonna think twice. There's no way to get around that. Because you're not gonna know who the fuck is gonna pop you in the head because everybody's allowed to have a gun. You can't take the guns away. You got people that's not even convicted doing dumb shit. This nigga passed a background check. He ain't never been to jail, and then he goes killed everybody. This ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn repeat offender. A person with no jail record whatsoever could pick up a gun, a regular gun, not an assault rifle, and go kill a bunch of people. But if he knew he was going somewhere and everybody had a gun, he'll think twice. That's the way it was in the Wild Wild West. That's my point.
I don't know. I don't want to join in on that answer because I'm like 19 kids in a room getting murdered up. But even if it was a knife, I agree something has to be done. But I think the problem is us thinking that the government should do it. We're the ones that pay the taxes. We're the ones that vote locally for our fucking administration, and we're the parents and the teachers of these schools. So we actually want to fix things in the schools. We should just all get together and not wait for any Democrat politician or waiting for the time to vote so I could check all the boxes and be like, "Oop, I did my job." That sounds just stupid. If we're gonna make change, it has to be amongst us. It has to be us feeling like, yo, I can't have my kids in this school without you guys having a serious plan. You see what I'm saying? Because shit's gonna go astray. You know what? We talked about this last time. I forgot what shooting it was. There's so many. Where we were like, we wanted the media to stop showing these people's faces and giving their names and all that shit. Now, in this case, I do not believe that this kid was just seeking fame or whatever. Like I said, I don't know how you're seeking fame when you're being chased by the cops and you get chased to the school. Or you know what I'm saying? There was so many different stories about him with a social Instagram socialite that was texting him, and maybe that person could have sent him the money for these guns. But besides all that, this one here was a fluke all the way through. Like you said, he'd never been arrested, so he passed the background check. You know, this was all something that a kid was building in his mind and his brain, and it just fermented the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They say that he was a loner. They say that he was creepy with the girls that he worked with. Whatever. He was a teenage boy. We're all fucking creepy when we're teenage boys because we're self-conscious, and sometimes that shit comes out fucking weird. And then to be treated weirdly, then we gotta learn how to deal with that. So we got a lot of kids out here and a lot of people that we allow to be emotional when we want to discuss it, But we need to start teaching people how to be in control of their emotions. Because that's one of the things that fucks us up. Now, like this kid here, this is where I'm thinking his emotions got him because of everything they're saying that all went down. Smokey, did you put yourself on mute? I think he stepped off for a minute. I just think that this is all the stuff that I was reading. This situation here, this kid was building some shit up in his head of stuff that he was going through. They put out pictures of him with eyeliner and dressed up. They said that he was not a transsexual, but like a transvestite person that just dresses up as it or whatever. But I'm like, that was just all in that was his world and what he was going through. And where would he get the outlet for help to set him straight when everybody around him is treating him like he's a fucking weirdo? So, I mean, we have to start being more conscious of everybody. You know, like we have to do something as a community with our schools and try to get the families all together. People starting to know each other and shit, because maybe if this kid would have had more people to reach out to, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe that stops one of these situations. Maybe you know what? Let's make everybody happy. Let's stop selling AR-15s and AK-47s for 5 years. Let's stop selling them. Everybody who has them, because right now, from what I'm hearing, I watched a video from the Gun Owners of America, and they pulled out paper proof that the ATF has a gun registry across America. So all of our guns that have serial numbers and the people who did the background checks, the ATF has that readily available to pull from. Okay? So now, let's do 5 years where we don't sell any AR-15s and AK-47. The only ARs and assault rifles or whatever you want to call them, the only ones that are out are the ones that are already in the ATF's information book. Now, if we do that, how do we continue to change to make things better in the schools for our kids after that? Because that ain't going to be the only cure. So we need to do something where, like, the kid that gets bullied at school has somebody to talk to, besides the resource officer who everybody wants to clown. You know what I'm saying? We need to find some way that we make it for some of these younger minds to be able to get some help without feeling ostracized. Mikey Mike, what's up?
None, chilling. What's good?
How are you?
I'm good. Just upset about what's happening in this world of ours, but you know, what am I gonna do? Nigga, you looking like a throwback from the fucking Warriors, man. What's up?
I'm a little upset over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little. I was feeling a little bit upset. I didn't want to get all dressed up, and I'm right now. I'm having a council meeting with the Gill fellas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you read the text. Me and Chubb Dog was supposed to have an intervention as to us stop being so aggressive with each other, but I don't think he got the memo.
Where is he? Is he there?
He's on there, but I don't know if he muted himself. No, he's not muted. He's somewhere there. Put us on pause.
What's going on, Steve? How are you?
Okay.
Just okay? That's it?
Coming up to see you this weekend.
Oh, yeah? Tampa or Orlando?
Orlando, Paul McCartney.
Oh, nice.
He said charge that car up. Get those batteries charged up.
Yeah, I may have to have a drink with you. Where you staying at?
I don't know. My sister takes care of all that.
Oh, yeah? How your sister look?
She's beautiful. You seen her before. Wasn't she on the show with Mike? Was Mike on the show that day?
She was on the show. I don't know if she was there or not.
When do you get up here? Tomorrow night or Saturday?
Saturday afternoon.
All right.
Smoke Dog is back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, All this shit that's going on, man, it's just nuts. Nuts.
I don't know. I'm trying not to watch so many of the fucking videos because this is all everybody's talking about. Okay, that Texas shooting and shit. But you know, it does command a real serious conversation with at least the school board, the parents teacher association. I mean, people got to start getting involved. If they feel like these schools are such soft targets, you know what I'm saying?
Parents need to wake up and see what the fuck their kids are doing.
That's true. That's true. Gotta knock down
like
those doors and find out what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, what the fuck you into? What's up, son? How you doing? I asked my son, what's he doing every day?
Well, not.
Rather if he doesn't want to talk to me or not.
Well, see, that's the problem, man. Some of these kids lock in. So I've never experienced this with any of them.
They're all in the video games and shit, but
I never experienced this with my nephews or my daughter or stepdaughter. None of them. My grandkids, I never experienced that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas one of the kids locks away from you and doesn't interact with you, like he's so kept in. I hear these stories that some of these kids are like that. And I don't know how to say, oh, what's the right thing to do, because I've never experienced that.
That's true. You got a point. You got a point there.
Even when I went to a special needs school, my little cousin used to have to go to special needs school, and there was kids in there. All the kids would open up to me because I was always, I'm always outgoing and stuff, and I love kids. So I never had them where they never opened up and talked to me. You know what I'm saying? Like told me, and I used to always, I know all about toys and shit. Like I'm the man with toys. So you know what I'm saying? I used to always be, the kids was cool with me. So I never experienced that. I don't know what it is to have a kid that's a recluse. You know what I'm saying? So closed away that I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
It could be a lot of things, bullies.
Let me ask you this, Mikey. You talk with Kyle regularly?
I have to.
I hope you do, because I'm saying, are you keeping an eye on his mental state? Because he locks himself away too, and
Yeah, I mean, yes, my son is special. Is my son capable of shooting up the school? I would like to say no, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't think he would go that far. But no, I don't think my son can go that far. No. But you never know. I don't know what's running through his head.
What happens to him at school?
I would hope that he has enough sense not to do something stupid like that. But like I said, I'm confident that he wouldn't do something like that.
But at least you communicate with him. You can be fairly aware of his emotional state. Is that right?
Yeah. That's accurate. That's accurate. But you know what? Yes, I believe my son I don't think he's capable of. I mean, he's capable of doing anything he wants, but I don't think he's not like that. He's not to a point where he would do something so idiotic like that. Do I know anybody like that? I wouldn't say I know anybody like that, but you never know what's running through somebody's mind.
Nah, this kid.
Was this kid? I didn't follow up on the story as much as
this is the story.
Some of the stuff that came out of Ant's mouth, like
story.
him not got
Mom was a junkie. Mom was a junkie. Him and his mom living with his grandmother. The grandmother was tired of the moms and wanted to throw the mom out. He got into a beef with the grandmother. He shot her in the face. That's where it started. Now, they said backstory on him was that he's had anger issues. He used to walk around with boxing gloves so he could fight with people, but he used to get bullied in school. So I don't understand where the walking around with boxing gloves coincides with the getting bullied at school. You know what I'm saying?
And some grandmas are mean as fuck too,
So he's feeling fucked up. If his mom is a junkie, she's no telling what he's seeing with her. If his mom and his grandmother are living together and the grandmother's giving her shit, there's no accounting for the shit he's hearing and seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I do get it. But what I'm saying is, in order for us to actually have some kind of effect, to stop, just to curb this type of reaction with these younger kids that have late been the ones that have been doing shootings. We have to have a way from school, from home, and the streets where we can get with these kids to communicate with them to know what their issues are. And it's got to be in a way where they don't feel, like I said, demonized or feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm less than because I need help. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a effectual type of help, some type of, whether it's a mental shit, but you can't, when it's crazy because there's a stigma when you say somebody's got a mental problem. Then you think the fucking funny farm, the loony bin, and all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? We have to maybe do something where we make it more accessible, make it more regular. That's what I think. Make it more regular. And as far as the gun thing, how about this? I was talking about giving up our guns for 5 years to see what effect, while we're trying to change things in school, while we're trying to implement some mental health shit, to see if we can try to curb this nonsense, right? But what if, and they don't have this right now because it's against the Constitution or the medical shit, the privacy of the, I think it's the privacy of your medical records. How about if we started adding in when people have mental health issues, or they get what is that shit, Baker acted, or they get, you know what I'm saying? They get their they go to court and they get I forgot what they call that when they give you a mental deficiency or whatever. How about if we started adding that to everybody's profile when they do background checks and shit like that? Because that would curb a lot of shit as well. Although they say that having ADHD, let me see that. Pass that over here. No. Send it through the mail. I'll get it. I just think that we have to do something like that. We have to do something. That's the only way, bro. Even if you took all the guns right now, kids will grab knives. Look at China. In China, a man ran up in a kid's classroom and he stabbed all these little kids. So nobody stopped him. He stabbed the kids. So it's not just the weapon thing, but everybody wants to make it the weapon problem. It's a problem within all of us that we have to start looking after each other. We got to stop being so secluded into our own bullshit and start looking after our neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Not watching them, but fucking maybe being there for them when they fucking need to. You know. This weekend, I was talking to somebody. And while I'm talking to this motherfucker, we went to hell because I was dropping somebody off in that area. And he's talking to me. He's a young kid. And I notice he has slices on his shit. So, and I'm talking to him. I'm like, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, you sure? You feeling good? You like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm like, yo, dogs, if you got a problem, you can talk to me or whatever. We ain't great friends, but my nigga, I can give you some advice or whatever. Maybe you're going to do a problem with your girl because you look like you cut yourself, cousin. He was like, oh, don't worry about that. That's nothing. And I was like, yo, bro, not to say that you need to go and get help, but, yo, there's people that can sympathize and understand what you're going through that may not be in these hospitals or shit. Could be a motherfucker that in the street. But since you ain't telling nobody, you might have a certain, anger towards something, then a motherfucker can't, relate or talk to you to relate with you about it. I said maybe be a little bit more open if you want, you know what I'm saying, to talk to people because everybody be going through all kinds of shit. It's not of that, whatever, this and that. But this was a regular young kid. I was like, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? So I really do believe we start looking after each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think that kid will go start shooting people, but still, he's still harming himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. People don't know how to act.
True.
I thought that was tragic news until I learned that the Opalaka Hialeah flea market is shutting down.
Oh man, I
Hold on
know
a quick
about
second.
flea markets,
I
but
gotta do a phone
fuck.
call.
Do you know how much stolen merchandise I could get for cheap over there regularly? I was pimped out. So upset. All those Nikes that that said Nike, you just cover that F, make it look like a K. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, their contract ends in June.
Oh,
So they'll be closing in June.
uh, land developers want to sell that property or what? Is it a big place?
It's got to be worth fucking good money because it's big property. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be
Yeah.
worth big money. But if I was broke, motherfuckers, that shit was the spot to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
Plus,
like flea market.
motherfuckers will go there and hustle their shits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Steve,
I
you ever
love it. I
been to
love a good flea market.
besides like just going by to pick up one of your little girls or something?
What's that one? What's that one down? All the movie theaters.
Swap shop. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah. I've been down there.
Now, when that one closes, I'm gonna go lay down in front of the fucking bulldozer truck in front of him. But I'm gonna need a milkshake and a hamburger because I'm gonna get hungry.
Well, you can buy it down there. They got everything.
Huh?
You can buy it down there. They got everything down there.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that place, bro. I love that place. Love it. And it's cool because, like I said, everything was cheap and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you get some Nike Air Force. You know what I'm saying? Them shit look right.
Nike Air Force.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a knife instead of a swoosh.
Right. Mm.
What happened to Chubby? He didn't want to do the intervention with me. He didn't want us to be more cordial with each other. He's so aggressive.
Maybe I had to go take a shit. I don't know. That's what I did. That's why I was on mute.
Oh, okay. You wipe your ass and you clean your hands good, right? Because you're smoking over there.
Yeah, buddy.
Just making sure.
Gotta be clean, buddy.
Just check under the nails.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you doing this weekend? You got any shows? I know you're doing.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Oh, tonight I got my radio show,
right.
And tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna go set up my equipment. I rent out my equipment, and they're gonna have a little concert at this plant shop here in town. So there's gonna be some music going on. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Saturday is supposed to rain, so I'm not sure if they're gonna have the reggae concert tomorrow. We're gonna have over at one of the casinos, Kanakdai. They're starting their summer series, but I don't know. It's supposed to rain here Saturday, so. But today I was out in my garden getting my grow bags all situated with some tenacious. I think is that how you say it? Tenacious earth. In other words, worm castings and.
Worm shit.
And
is worm shit warm?
No.
That's not
warm. It smells kind of good, It smells like it's not. It doesn't have a shitty smell.
Okay.
It's weird, but it's kind of earthy, Because that's all they do is eat earth and shit it out. But yeah, I got my bags ready. Hopefully by June 1st, I'll have my plants in the ground. I got two of them outside, those little cereal milks. I think I put them out. I've been leaving them outside for the last week, and I was kind of looking at them today. I was wondering if they started flowering. Sometimes they do that when you expose them to light a long time. Then you cut back their light. They like trigger themselves like, oh, it's time to bud, I was looking at them today because It's not quite the peak sun hours here yet.
Okay.
Well, today's the 26th. Yeah, it should start, getting dark here, 9 o'clock or so. So, but anyway, that's what I've been doing this week. Get my garden ready.
I used to get excited for my birthday in June, but I think I get more excited knowing you're going to be planting some fucking buds, and we get to watch those bitches grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only going to take me a couple more years of watching you before I start trying myself. I mean,
hey, Mindo Dope's having their first learn how to grow little at their farm. So they had like 20 tickets. They sold them for like $1,000 a pop. Come up to their garden site. They'll teach you how to grow. Feed you and all the weed you can smoke of Mindo Dope.
oh, okay.
And you get a bunch of swag bags and get to chop it up with the boys. The boys would teach you how to grow Mindo Dope. And so this is their first time doing it. I was talking to Bleezy the other day, and he's dropping me off some. He's borrowing my weed whacker, so he brought me some their Mindo Dope.
Nice.
Called the Vanilla Kush.
Nice.
So
you see that? See, this is what the world needs to do. See how potheads are? I buy your weed whacker, I bring you back some butt or some oil or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Give it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Daniel OD, the singer, he brought me some. He borrowed my weed whacker too the other day, and he brought it back. But Bleezy, his brother, the guy that does the beats, he brought me some of the Mindo Dope.
I can't smell that. You gotta send that to me.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm puffing on right now. But
I can't see any of that. I can't feel it. It feels fake to me, right, Steve? It feels fake.
Right. He's like,
it feels like he's just.
One of these days they're gonna have the phone will probably be having smell and all that kind of stuff coming through one of these days.
Green screen, Steve. That's green screen he's using.
Yeah. So got my soil ready, start mixing it up. Oh man, that was like, ugh.
Good.
Woke up about 6 o'clock this morning. I was gonna take my niece to work, but got halfway there and they called her back. They said, "Nah, we don't need you until later." So I came home and I go, "Well, it's gonna be kind of a cool day." So I went out there and started taking some dirt out of my holes, out of my bags, and started sprinkling all the nutrients and all the shit that I need to put back in the dirt and put it and mix it. But today I was doing some physical labor today. I'm starting to feel it right now.
Yeah. Keep it up, brother, because it's only gonna get you stronger. You heard?
Yeah, I'm used to the kickback and
this week, these motherfuckers that bust my ass, Steve, straight slayed me. Penny comes to the back talking about, yo, you and O, your shit 500,000. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, bitch, if I ain't getting a quarter of that shit, I don't even want to know how much I'm fucking shipping.
Right.
I said, you want to do something nice? Why don't you tell this faggot to take me to the strip club for lunch? You know what I'm saying? That's a thank you.
There you go. That's employee appreciation. Yeah.
Fuck,
Go
nigga.
to the strip club, I'll throw a couple $100 your way. You throw some dollar bills on there. Have a couple of Mai Tais or whatever. What's your flavor? I like Long Island iced teas myself, but smoke a cigar and look at some pussy. Come on.
Well, thank me for that money. Put some titties in my face.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying?
And you come back Monday morning happy as a motherfucker.
I'll be happy that day. Fuck you talking about coming back?
Happy that day.
Yeah, walking into the strip club like.
Mike, what's going on with the airports, man? I've been seeing a lot of shit going on in airports. Fights and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I see the news.
Mike, bro,
Oh, I see that, huh? Tap on his screen. Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Maybe he's still talking on the phone. OBB, man.
So, Joe, that picture I sent you?
Yeah, the kid with the lights, the DJ setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the only white guy or white person at that party.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
you dancing a lot with the ladies?
No, hell no.
They weren't shaking their booty right at you. It's like, come
No.
on.
You know, if he'd have walked to the dance floor, they would have did it.
The music hadn't started yet.
Oh, okay. Was it a graduation or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stevie, just so that you know, and you know this with the Latinas, you know that when you go there in the party and you just stand by the dance floor, they grab you and go, jump on you. It's like that even with the young girls. The young girls are like, come I want to see this old man gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, who am I gonna get? They be out there trying to back it up on you. Then you gotta go, whoa.
Yeah, this
How
was
old
a
are you?
party.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Is your daddy here?
Right? Then her mother would have came and been like, "Hold on, mama, let me show.
Hold on, baby.
Let me show him." Then you would have did yo yeehaw. He's a good white bear. There ain't no white people here. I'm the only white girl, but I was here, so that was a white affair.
Mm-hmm. They come and shake that ass on you, twerking on you. Woo, 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 yeah, baby. Yeah, I got a couple of those lights. My DJ setup, some speakers, microphones. Yeah, some soundboards. So, yeah. And that's what I do, go to the party and do that.
So, Chubb, let me ask you a question. Going back to our first thing when I was talking to Mike about his son. You talk to your son so you know his mental state, right?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's the least we could do with our family members, Nugget. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know my grandson is capable of doing it. Right now, he can't pick up an AR because it's too heavy. He's capable of doing some shit. So I try my best to make him so evil that he gets caught early and doesn't able to get a chance to do that. He's already locked up. Okay? I'm taking him to rob from the church, like, yo, steal from the offering plate. That way he gets caught. Most of the times, the churches will call the cops or fuck him up and snap his fingers or something, teach him a lesson. You know what I'm saying? But no, we really do got to get. You know what? We lost a lot of respect for each other over the years as people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody shares time or patience with each other anymore. We get fucking mad. We cut somebody off. It's fuck you, motherfucker. Go eat shit. Fucking die. You're like, damn, bro. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. My bad. Maybe if we curb ourselves, could fix it. I had something here that I'd like to share with the congregation. Let's see if I find it. And it says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I would hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and heal their land. Okay? And when I saw that, I was kind of thinking like, damn, bro, not for nothing, not to be religious. But if we gave up a lot of this fucking pious, this fucking humility, this humility that we have, this fucking, we really we become a generation of motherfuckers deluding ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Instead of humbling ourselves to each other, we walk around trying to be better than each other and shit. Like, we can't. The brokest motherfuckers want to look like they rich. The richest motherfuckers don't want to even be looked at. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're trying too hard to stun the next person by, you know what I'm saying, next to us, instead of trying to let's all be together type shit. I mean, that's just kind of what I took away from that. Maybe because I'm a sinner, I didn't take the stop being a sinner thing out of it. But I take it like we should really stop walking around and being so brash and so fucking arrogant and shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we could fix relationships with each other. So since he ain't here, I'm gonna tell him I love him. Chub Dog, I love you. I'm glad we had some time to heal and hatch out our problems. Hopefully we won't be aggressive with each other no more. Good? We be good. So now we'll see next week if he gets on the show and fucking curses me out the minute he gets on here. I mean, that's his MO. The minute he starts, he's like, oh, you fat fucking bastard. I'm like, okay. How are you? I miss you too. So, hey, Mikey, you still there, Mikey?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, so you got anything planned for this weekend, this Memorial Weekend?
Actually, no, I don't. Got nothing.
You guys don't feel like you get a bigger surge of people traveling during this type of weekend?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
There's a lot of people flying.
So you expect a bunch of phone calls?
Of course, every day.
No more than regular? No more than regular?
A little bit. I mean, it's the same shit. Every Christmas holiday, it's the same shit. It's the same shit.
All right.
It's always the same shit. It's just a different day.
It's the same shit, but a different holiday. Bam.
All right, well, you know what? It's almost time to end this. So anybody else want to bring up anything?
We need eyes on you, man.
No, but I'll holler at y'all next week. My bad. Had a couple of phone calls to take care of. And I will talk to y'all next week. Y'all be safe.
All right, Mikey Mike.
We feel like
y'all be safe.
I do got an eyes on you, Chubb, or Smokey.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Where's the clapping? I know I have some clapping somewhere. I know I got.
The Arsenio.
All right.
Yeah, it's a first.
Yeah.
Let me turn this up.
All right, here we go. Eyes on you. You.
For the first time, it's an entity, not an individual. Eyes on You awards this week goes to Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Starbucks. They were our next door neighbor up till a couple weeks ago.
They left?
They moved to another part of the complex.
Okay.
They were not a freestanding building. They were, they were sandwiched in between us and a T-Mobile, I think, or AT&T, something like that. So they wanted a freestanding unit so they could have a drive-through. And there was a Burger King that shut down. So they took over that location.
Wow.
So they shut down on Mother's Day, Sunday, and they don't open up until Friday, their new location. So for those 4 or 5 days, we had a bunch of people coming looking for Starbucks. No Starbucks. So they came into our place.
Did you upcharge them?
So we ended up getting our ass kicked that week. Every day we got our ass kicked. But
Coffee.
the good thing was we had a lot of nice little high school chicks in their little frilly pleated skirts and short shorts and nice. Very, very nice. Thank you, Starbucks.
Did you hear how pervy that nice sounding nice?
Yeah.
Nice.
My precious.
Very nice. The horns come out. That is nice, man.
Pleated skirts and their little shorty shorts.
Out here. Ladies, run!
Daisy Dukes.
Come on, Daisy.
Yeah.
You want a Pop-Tart, baby?
Oh, you want your bagel scooped and buttered, don't you, girl?
It was a great week.
All right, that was the eyes on you. Ladies, please don't be offended by my friend's humor.
Boom, boom, boom.
Listen, he's an old man. What makes him smile? Let us, as long as he don't touch nothing, he can look all he wants.
Right.
My gosh. All right, bam. All right, that was a good one, Stevie. Good job. Starbucks, thank you. You need to close again. You know what I mean? Well, summertime comes, you don't need to close shit. Ain't no kids out there now. But next September, you better close up for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man. All right, that's what's up. All right, well, let's get ready to get out of here. Hey, Smoke, why don't you tell them what you're doing this weekend, player?
Tonight, www.knyo.org. 10 p.m. on the west side, West Coast time. That's what, 1 p.m., 1 a.m. your time?
Yep.
Yeah. 1 to, I guess, 1 is 3 hours, 1 to 4. Damn. Yeah. So tonight I'll be doing that. Friday, got some gig. Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably do my radio show. But yeah, boom, boom, and rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
That's right. The good fella.
The good fellas.
All right, then peace.
Mm-hmm.
He was filming a movie.
Right. A lot of people are passing, man.
He said he died in his sleep, yo. You know, I heard that if you die in your sleep, you go straight to hell, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Because you're supposed to suffer. That's what brings you into heaven.
Oh. Very interesting.
Your suffering absolves you of your sin. So I haven't sinned. I hope to die straight in my sleep.
Right.
So, Steven, no matter what you do, nigga, you could die praying to God himself. You going straight to hell with me. Nigga, you been laughing at all my jokes. I was like, yo, nigga, I know you've been cool for these last couple of years, but you know you're going with live, so cut it out. Go ahead. Go ahead. He's waiting. Come on.
Word.
All right, well, Stevie, got anything else to say to these lovely ladies that go there?
No, I gotta go.
All right.
Go get a nap.
It's bedtime. It's bedtime.
Geritol nap.
All right, let's get up out of here. Steve Stoner, good looking out for joining, my brother. Appreciate you all the time. Smoke Dog, you my motherfucking dog. You heard? Now we got Chub Doggy, and then we got Mikey Mike. Oh, thank you guys for all joining. And maybe one day Chub Dog will stick around for the intervention. I think he knew we were going to send him to rehab. We'll do it another time. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here. It's the D420
The
Show.
D420 Show is sponsored in part by Wineview Incorporated, clothing line and barbershops.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, and then I'm your pusher.
Fueled by Ant Live Comedy, powered and directed by Ant Live Comedy. Humor added by Ant Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world who've been listening to us on the blogtalkradio.com/It's the D420 Show. Also watching us up on YouTube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Bud, peace, and happiness.
All right, let's get up out of here. Yo, man, like I said, we gotta stop this bullshit and this animosity, people. We gotta start fucking with each other instead of fucking around with each other. I'm out.